What's going on, guys? Love941 here, and today we're gonna do something a little different. So, about 6 months ago, I started uploading content to my channel. Hopefully this goes up on May 28th, because it'll be exactly 6 months since I started being consistent. And I didn't have the goal of doing 2 videos a week in mind until the week after, when it just so happened that my 3rd and 4th uploads happened on the same days, and I figured, well, let's give this a shot. I didn't put out a update video until New Year's, because that's what you do. Today we're gonna be just doing a 6-month check-in, see how things are going, see what I feel like, what I've learned, what I can improve upon, and just talk about, I don't know, just talk about shit in general, I guess. I don't know, this video's not gonna be very, not gonna be anything crazy. It's just gonna be me. So the background footage isn't gonna be anything important. It might be some Destiny PvP, it might be me running a Lost Sector or something. I don't know. It doesn't really matter all that much. So, yeah, 6 months in, and, well, let's start with the basics. I had the goal of 2 videos a week, and I've been keeping up with it. I've been uploading a video at noon on Tuesday or Friday, barring one specific instance where the video got stuck in processing hell and it didn't upload, but I got it up that day. I've been sticking with that goal. I wanted to prove that I could stick with a schedule, I could create one, and I could get it done, and I think I'm doing a good job so far with that. The content itself, I think I could absolutely improve significantly. It's been nice being able to write and have something I can read off of that still allows me to come across as genuine and not like I'm just reading lines off of a script. A couple of times it does that, but also I think I kind of intend certain line reads to do that, but that's some, well, if I'm intending the joke to be that I'm being a robot that's not a human and reading off of a script, then maybe that'll be funny, but that's a, you know, that's just me being a fucking idiot. The content specifically that is doing really well is the weapon reviews, and I knew that was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna do pretty well, at least compared to my normal stuff, which only gets like, you know, 50 views at most. But nah, lately, like the Phylotactic review, which is the video that just went up most recently, and the Boudica C video both did really good. And they've aside from my first video that went viral, quote-unquote viral. Wow, I didn't go viral. The first video that got traction, which was the Riven's Wishes Sucking video, those are my most viewed pieces of content. And, you know, it's nice to see that I'm putting work into something, and I'm getting some response, some positive feedback of how I'm doing things, and people seem to like it. I'm not expecting my content to really go anywhere, but, you know, it's pretty cool. It's also kind of funny that all that happens, and then I look at my other stuff that I try to throw together, even if it's a Destiny 2 opinion video or whatever, and it gets like 20 to 100 views, nothing crazy. Or I'll do something like Smite related, 30 views if I'm lucky, right? Like, I know what y'all are here for. That's something I'm kind of worried about. I don't want to get stuck in a hole. I want to, and I'm gonna be shamelessly pulling from people that I think are much more talented and do what I do much better, but I want to make content in the vein of people like Ricky, Nakey Jakey, Obvious Puppet, who, by the way, it's a total shame that man does not have more subscribers. He puts so much effort into his content, and it's very good, and he needs to get more traction. While we're shouting out creators that are better than I am, F-Dot, I know that he's not as much of a creator as an actual personality in the industry, but he is a very talented individual, and he's also a very cool guy, so weird of me to be doing this, but I like content from those people, and I want to see more of it, so shout out, I guess. Stuff like that, where they're reviews, but they're also like video essays about things that they want to talk about. And it doesn't necessarily have to be gaming, especially when it comes to Jakey, right? Like, I want to talk about things that I find fascinating, or that I have a passionate feeling about, and I want to get paid to do that. I just got a fucking weather update. Awesome, I hope it came through. That'd be really funny. But yeah, I want to get paid to talk about things that I'm passionate about, and I know that that's a long ways away, especially with the monetization model that YouTube has. I'm probably not going to be making a cent off of any of these videos unless I keep doing this for... at the rate I'm going, to be honest with you, it's probably going to be a couple of years. That's also literally starting from almost nothing, and now I'm here. And where, well, speaking of here, where is here? Well, here is at 150 subscribers, which I know isn't really all that much in the grand scheme of things. But I started with like 50, and it was all people that I knew in the real world or random bot accounts that had subbed to me and are no longer active. I know that I could be doing much better to grow. I could be doing better with my titles, with my thumbnails, with all that stuff. But I think that for what I've been doing, for what my goal is, I think this is working out really, really well. Like I said, I'm not making anything off of this. This is just basically a hobby that I'm doing, and in the attempts that maybe one day it will grow into something. But I've been having a blast doing it so far, and seeing actual growth is astounding. What's really funny is that a good chunk of this, like I think a third of all the subs I have gotten since I started doing this consistently, came from the Phylotactic video. Speaking of the Phylotactic video, actually, it's been a lot of fun talking to people in the comments section. I know YouTube comments are like hell, but it's honestly been a lot of fun. Some people are shitty, and that happens. And I know that a couple of people are like, oh, don't be a shitty person. Why are you so passionate? Why are you, picking this hill to die on or whatever? And to be honest with you, I love it when people are passionate about something to the point where they want to argue with you. I don't like it when it turns into being a shitty person calling people names. That's fucking lame. But if you want to argue something, if you want to have a discussion or whatever, if you want to, if you disagree with me, I'm so down. I want to hear your disagreement. I want to read your disagreement. And that comes across as me probably begging for engagement, but to be honest with you, if you engage with me anywhere else, that'd be fine too, Like, I just want to have a discussion, and if I manage to get paid for it, that'd be cool. Alright, so let's talk about, let's see. I know that I said I was going to stream more, and then I put out that, response to the wishes suck and said I was going to stream more there too. I've been trying. Not only is my schedule carked, so consistency is never going to happen, but my rig is just old. And it's dying. And I do stream, but then I stream and it looks like total dog shit. And I don't know if it's a bitrate problem. I'm not tech savvy enough to get through all this stuff and figure it out and make solutions. And that's fine. I can do YouTube content until I get something better to work with, and then I can start streaming again. And arguably, streaming is supposed to be something that you use to capitalize off of something else that you're already doing, having an established personality. People want a little bit more of that, they come to your stream and maybe you get some money that way, right? Like, it's capitalizing off of something that's already there. I shouldn't really prioritize streaming as is, especially considering that despite how simple my videos are, I'm not good at editing. I've learned how to do a couple of things here and there, but I'm still super inefficient with what I'm doing. So I don't have a whole lot of free time. As a result, I've kind of been on nose to the grindstone mode for 6 straight months. Now, I get to hang out with friends, and like I said before in a couple of videos, I got addicted to Balatro and Hades 2. I do have free time. I'm not saying, oh no, I'm so busy, I can't do anything, I don't have a life. I don't have a life to begin with, outside of a couple of my buddies. Shout out to homies. Thank you for being supportive, especially Cool Dude, who, I know I give you a lot of shit, but thank you for commenting on all the videos. It definitely helps. I've been pretty nose to the grindstone and haven't had a lot of free time, and I like to fit streaming into my free time. Not a whole lot, can't do it, bad rig, etc., etc. Other excuses to give myself distance, but, it's fine. Oh, people were not happy with my funny little known secret about the Stalwart Helldivers video. That was really funny. I know that the title was bait, but you got nay-nayed. Sorry. And if you complained about it, I think you're dumb for not, if you watched the whole video and then complained about it, I think you're dumb for not understanding the title. I really should have made that thumbnail something stupid too if I wanted to double down on it, but it's okay. Alright, so to the future. I've been working on a couple of longer projects. I had an idea for one specifically involving Resident Evil a little bit ago, and I didn't commit to it hard enough. I still have all the stuff for it, and I did some work on the side, but it's not a project I think I'm going to get finished anytime soon. It's not something I think that I'm good enough at critiquing level design yet, so I'm not going to be able to do anything with that. I'm looking for another older weapon to do a review on for Destiny 2. I think that that's going to be probably the thing that gives me the most growth, because that's just how it is. I don't know. I mean, if I found my niche, I found my niche. Like I said before, I'd like to not get stuck in a hole. I want to make variety content about things that I care about. It's just Destiny 2 is something that I really care about, and something that I'm really passionate about, and I spend a lot of my free time doing. That's just the game that I think I'm going to play until I die. I will continue to make content about Destiny. Like I said, I don't want to get stuck in the hole, but I know that growth is kind of requires you to be stuck in a hole. Getting out of the hole is hard. It's okay. I'll figure it out, and if I don't figure it out, it's fine. This isn't my job, I do have an actual bigger Destiny 2 project that I am working on as well. It's something really stupid and juvenile, but I think it's funny. And it's also, oh, this is something that does good analytic, with the analytics. Oh, this is going to be a great title. This is going to be a stupid idea, but people love lists and shit, so I think it'll do okay. I'm not going to do the topic justice, but it's also not a topic that I'm it's not the Dead Space video where I really, really, really love Dead Space, and I want to talk about it, and I'm going to feel bad if I fuck it up. This is a joke video that if I fuck up, it's fine. If I don't do the topic justice, it's okay. It's not serious, so. But it is a bigger project, and it's going to take some time to get through, so I don't know when that's going to be up, but I am slowly working on it. I want to try doing other games I haven't uploaded before, but the big issue is that I don't know. I don't care if they don't do well. It's demoralizing when you do a little bit of work and nothing happens. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get good footage of things. I've been trying to get more Tekken footage, but every time I go to record Tekken or do the road to getting good, it just doesn't, something happens. Like I'll record for 3 hours and then there'll be zero audio for some reason. It just didn't record any audio between me, Cheesy, or the game. Or the file will corrupt instantly, or it'll just be choppy and shitty and it'll freeze frame all the time and there'll be nothing salvageable from it. Like, I'm trying to do other games, but like I said before, it's the same problem that I have with being able to stream. My rig is just not good enough to do a lot of the stuff, so I'm kind of limited in what I can do. I said as much in the update video at the start of the year, so, you know, that's nothing new. It's just something that's limiting me and I'm getting kind of frustrated by it because I want to do more, but, you know, we'll see what happens. I'm having a blast doing what I'm doing. I want to make it very clear. I am having a lot of fun. I'm learning new things. You know, I am improving as a writer. I think I'm not as funny. I'm not as funny as I think I am, but I think this is a good creative outlet for me, and it's very cool to look at something with a different perspective, and it's, honest to God, kind of revitalized my interest in Destiny. I wasn't falling off so much, but there was less of a desire to play. Now I'm playing all the time, and I'm actually having a lot of fun, so that's pretty cool. I keep talking about Destiny, and then I keep saying, I don't want to be a Destiny 2 content creator. I don't want to be stuck in the hole, but this is the only game that I fucking talk about, so what are you doing, you idiot? If you couldn't tell, this is unscripted. I'm just kind of shouting into the void right now, and we're gonna cut this up later. Yeah, I'm having a good time. I'm having a very good time. I'm stressed, but I'm having a good time. Thank you to everybody that has watched even a single video, to everybody that has commented, to everybody that has clicked on any notification, especially the homies. Shout out all the homies. I could not have done this without your help. It's very gratifying to see success in some limited aspects. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.